the gene which is 1.3 kb. After that, I went for yeast to hybrid technique, where here you can see I check my genes with different CBLs, that is calcineurin B-like proteins. It is well known that these 10 calcineurin genes are involved in calcium signaling in plants. So what I found that here you can see increasing concentration of metal. 1, 2 is the positive control, this is negative control. These are the SPCA3 and CBL interaction. Here I can see that SPCA3 gene, it is showing strong interaction with CBL1, 2, 3 and 9. This is 1, 2, 3 and 9. So to summarize, the phenotype under long-term salt stress indicated that 100 millimolar NaCl is optimum salt concentration, while 250 millimolar NaCl is IC50. The differential accumulation of sodium ions, different antioxidant, enzymatic, non-enzymatic, they confirm the appropriate selection of stress treatment, and the two genes SPCAPK3 and SPCDPK1 are probable candidates for halophytic nature of Sysvium. The SPCAPK3 gene shows strong interaction with CBL1, 2, 3 and 9. The functional characterization need to be moved further so that we can see if the overexpression of these genes in model organisms like arabidopsis will be able to increase the salt tolerance in arabidopsis or not. So these are some of my publications in 2023. Here I could published few papers. These are the books which I have recently submitted. Taylor Francis, I will be happy to show this that this almost all the citations for my work. Thank you. I take thanks to the organizers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful talk. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your wonderful talk. On behalf of all organizing committee of this international conference, I am very much grateful to you for your excellent presentation. You have covered all the minute details. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now we will move to our second lecture. If anybody have any queries, they can ask to sir. If not, we will go ahead. Now we will move to our second lecture. I welcome our resource person of this session, Dr. Jevin Zen Lobo sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, St. Xavier's College, MAPSA. And I also welcome Chairperson, Dr. S.S. Khopde sir, Head and Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, KS College, Gargoti. Khopde sir, now I will introduce our Chairperson, Khopde sir. Khopde sir has done his MSc from Shivaji University, Kolhapur, qualified SET in 2009. He did his PhD from Shivaji University, Kolhapur in 2017. His research areas are lattice theory, fuzzy lattice. He has published 8 international and 8 national papers, and he has written 7 textbooks. He has presented his research work at more than 20 national and international conferences. With this introduction, I request Dr. S.S. Khopde sir, chair this session and also introduce our today's resource person, Dr. Dr. Zevin Lobo, sir. Over to you, sir. Khopde, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Khopde, sir. Please introduce Lobo, sir. Sir, please introduce our resource person.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, now you are audible.
Okay. In this session, we are having with us eminent Professor Javin Zen Lobo. He is presently serving as assistant professor in mathematics at St. Xavier's College, Goa, which is affiliated to Goa University. He passed BSc, obtained his BSc degree from St. Xavier's College, Goa, with a record 97% of marks, ranking highest in Goa University, as well as among the top 100 in India. He is also gold medalist in MSc Mathematics from Goa University. He obtained his MSc degree in 2012. At the same time, when he was studying his MSc second year, he qualified NET examination with JRF with All India rank 33. He completed his PhD in mathematics from Goa University in 2021 and is also recognized as a research guide for Goa University in mathematics subject. He has received Best Researcher Award at International Conference for award winners in engineering, science and medicine, which was conducted in November 21, organized by VDGOOD Professional Association, Chennai. He is also recipient of Best Paper Presentation and Best Paper Award at different international conferences. Along with this excellent academic career, he also co-authored a book entitled Peace, Together We Can, published by Broadway Publishers. Along with this, he has presented several papers in many national and international conferences. And also he has 20 plus papers in a reputed journal to his credits. So for this session, we have such a excellent personality as well as academician with us. So I request Professor Lobo to deliver his lecture. Professor Lobo, over to you.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction and a very good afternoon to everyone. I hope the participants have the option of unmuting the mic so I can make the session as interactive as possible. All right. So I do expect a lot of interaction throughout the session. And since it's the post-lunch session, I do understand that I'll try my best to make it as interesting as possible so that the whole idea is you take back something from this international conference on integrated sciences. And as we all know that conferences are a forum to get together several different people, several different minds to share ideas. I will not be talking anything technical because that would possibly interest only a selected group of people. So I do understand that there are participants from diverse backgrounds of science. And if I start talking only in mathematics, well, that would be a reason to put many people off to sleep, which I would not want to. So keeping the technicality aside, something that will be useful for everyone when we talk about research, and now that research is getting into the highlighted zone in these years that have just kind of been present in the last few years, and from now with the coming national education policy, which requires everyone to be kind of very conversant with doing research, and it encourages people doing research, and it wants people to do a lot of research. So I do understand that we will be having two classes of people here today, some who have completed the doctoral degree and possibly some who still are yet to complete the degree, some who may be doing. But whatever is going to be presented here today, whatever will be the content of our discussion, is something that I hope to be new to most of you, so that everyone can get their thinking caps on. And these are so many things I wish somebody had told me when I was doing my research. I actually started delving into all these things and heard all these things after I completed my research. So for those of you who also completed your research, you may have been in the same boat like me. And you too may be listening to all of this for the first time, and you possibly would have wished that somebody would have told you this when you were doing your research. So maybe without wasting much time, I will share my screen. And maybe someone can confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yeah, thank you so much. So in this short session that we have for the next 30 minutes, I will be talking on the perspectives of doing research. So right now you can see the slide in front of you, and you can see a plant that is growing. A plant grows from a seed. So a basic idea that is in someone's mind takes root and grows into something large. So large that in turn, at some point of time, it can produce seed to build or to grow another new plant. Research is just like that. We build on somebody else's idea, that is a seed that has fallen from some other plant. That idea takes root in our minds, we work on it, it springs forth into life, it germinates, a new plant is born, that is our research work. And our research then becomes a base for someone else to do their research. So then from this plant of ours, there are new seeds that keep dropping. So right now you can see a slide in front of you. That's what all of you confirm, that the screen is visible. Can someone tell me what is the most important piece of information on this slide? There's nothing like right or wrong. What do you think is the most important piece of information on this slide? Yes, I'm unable to hear.
We can see some flowers flourishing on the plant.
Yes. So that possibly kind of. Sir, are the participants able to unmute?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He can unmute.
Oh, okay. So maybe if the participants can just kind of, I hope everyone is there, because sometimes in the afternoon and when it is online, many people have the habit of kind of keeping something on and then going elsewhere. I do understand this is being live streamed on YouTube as well, so we could be having participants watching the YouTube channel as well. But I see that there were more than 60 participants who are there with us in this Google meeting. So maybe if someone can tell us what is the most important piece of information on this slide.
Roots are not completely filled with full of flowers, and still the process is going on.
Okay, that is the picture that I have put, but on the write-up or maybe the content.
So you asked
Okay.
about the content.
The content that is on the screen, what is the most important part?
Yeah, perspectives of doing research. It depends upon the level of perception. Every person has their own perspective. to carry over the research in a different form.
Yes, that would be the title. That would be the title which I said. But actually, if you go to see, the title just signifies the talk of this 30 minutes. What would be the most important thing I would say is the email of the person who talks on any screen. Because when you hear something, you hear it for 30 minutes. There is a high chance that in course of time you forget about it. Or years later, you may want to come back, forget years later, even months later, you may want to learn more about it, or you may want to have clarification on something on it. Then how do you go about it? When you have the contact details of someone, you can always get in touch and write to that person. It's not only in this forum, it is in any other forum, whether it is a conference of this nature or whether it is in any other program. You can get in touch with that person, discuss ideas, share your thoughts, build network and collaboration, and continue with so many different things. And for all the participants who have joined here, I expect all of you to unmute to discuss. As I said, I want this to be a meaningful interaction. And I will make a statement now. When I ask something, if you give a right answer, I'm not happy. But if you give a wrong answer, I'm happy. Why am I saying this? If you say something wrong, I'm happy. So why am I making this statement?
Think out of box.
Yes, so that you should think out of the box. What else?
To produce new kind of approaches or new plans or new innovative thoughts.
But I'm saying I want you to give the raw basis for discussion. So let us just see an overview of what we could discuss today. We will just walk through what is research, or basically what is a PhD for those who have not yet registered or not completed registered. How to improve your research skills, because research is one area which could get extremely demotivating and discouraging at some point of time. Those of you who have been in this field will have experienced and would agree with me. And research ethics. That is something that is extremely important in today's generation where everybody wants to do quick research. It is extremely important in a place where today everybody is chasing degrees. Everyone wants titles. Not focusing on the relevance of what they are doing, or not focusing on the importance of working hard in that particular area and sincerely coming out with good results. I would say that is more important than the degree itself. So what is research? So I expect a lot of answers now. What do you think is research? You've heard of research. Everybody's talking about research. If you are working, your employer, your bosses, employees will tell you that you need to do your doctoral studies. Your department will say that you need to publish papers. The institute rankings are dependent on research. So what is research? Yes, can someone tell me what is research? What do you think is research?
It's a systematic process for collecting data, fetching information from the primary and secondary sources, and gathering the documents, exploring things.
That is a process. Correct. Whatever you said is absolutely correct. Is the process of doing research. But what is research?
So it's the same again. So it's the same thing again. Research.
Yes. Research is you need, as the name suggests, research. You're looking into what somebody has already done. But why are you looking into what somebody has already done?
As you mentioned, we are starting from the but process. It's already came from somewhere else. So we are picking up the point and we are starting and we are trying to implement the same case in an innovative area, which is meant for the sustainable development goals.
Exactly. There was one word that summarized it all. And the word that you used was innovative. You want to come out with something innovative. Research could also be you re-look into what somebody has done and come up with the result that has been done by someone else. That is not research. Research is simple terms. You produce something new that is of benefit or use to the society. Now I am rewording the meaning of research. And suppose I say research is only to produce something new. Suppose it is not of benefit, or it is not of use to society, then is it still research?
It will be like documentation purpose, but there is no use like AI generated.
So in a binary setup, yes or no, would you call it research?
50-50.
Yes or no? Only you have only two options.
No.
Unfortunately, it is yes. That is explained by research in subjects like mathematics. If somebody does research in very serious areas of algebra or some hyperbolic geometry, this would not be of interest to society at large. It may interest only those very researchers who are working in the same area. People in this area also produce something. I myself am from the field of mathematics. And I know that when you talk about society at large, the results that I have in mathematics, maybe if it is in the applied mathematics component, it may be of use to people modeling systems and coming out with several documentations and policies which can be handed over to the government. But if I'm working in the hardcore area of mathematics and just producing new results, those new results will only excite somebody who gets excited by such things. It would not excite the community at large. But if tomorrow somebody comes out with a cure for cancer, well, that would excite everyone. It would excite you in the field of physics, in the field of chemistry, it would excite mathematics, and it would excite everyone in every other field, even those who are not in the field of sciences. So breakthrough research or research in the field of chemistry, physics, biology, by and large is more use to the society as compared to maths. So therefore research can be narrowed down to kind of justify and say that research only means producing something new. So as Madam was saying, you really look into what people have done. Search, but research. Look into it and come out with something innovative, something that is new, which you can say is your contribution. Okay, so that is what research is. So today's definition of research is to answer scientific questions. That is what Madam was also saying. To solve problems, because many computational sciences. It is the effective implementation of an algorithm or of a methodology or of a process in some problem that has not yet been solved, but which is of interest. And finally, it is to produce something new. So the definition of research as picked by the Cambridge Dictionary says a research is a detailed study of a subject, especially in order to discover new information or reach a new understanding. See the word new is being emphasized on. Macmillan publishers say that research is the detailed study of something in order to discover new facts, especially in a university or a scientific institution. Because if you do not come up with something new, then you are just kind of adding anything in the world of literature because you're just talking about something that already exists. So let us see some quotes. Einstein said, if you know exactly what you are doing, then it is not research. I think people from the field of sciences would agree with me that sometimes extremely difficult to even give a topic or a title for the PhD work during the first year. Because you have absolutely no idea of what you are doing. You start with research. You're reading. Maybe your supervisor gives you something to read. It either interests you or it bores you because you're reading that for the first time. It may also excite you, which it is intended to, and it should actually. And if you know what you're doing, it is no different from you giving topics to your students in class. I believe most of us at this conference are teachers, and if not, we have been students for sure. And when we had a curriculum in our classes, in our school, in our colleges, after the chapter was complete or during the course of the chapter, our teachers would always give us questions to think upon, to ponder on. if we had science with mathematics as one of our subjects, our teachers would definitely have given us exercises to solve. There, we know what we are doing because we may have the theory in place, we may have the formulae in place, we may have the algorithms in place. We know what we are doing. We just need to apply our mind and think. We may not have the answer, but we know what we are doing. Well, that is not the case in research. In research, you may start with a topic and then in course of time realize that you are totally deviating from what you intended to do and you are entering into some other area altogether. But that area excited you and